Hey friends, and welcome back to another video here on my channel. If you're new, thank you so much for taking the time to click on this video and checking me out. I have the giggles right now and I don't know why. I don't know why I'm laughing. It's late. I'm a mom of 3. I've got babies. I work full time. Maybe I'm just delirious. I don't know. But you guys, okay. So first and foremost, my name is Jeannie and I do a beauty channel here. You guys, I don't know what is wrong with me right now. I can't stop laughing. Okay, over here on my channel, I do a lot of Boxycharm and Ipsy makeup hauls, makeup and skincare reviews. I also did giveaways. Right now, I have part 1 of my holiday giveaways going on. You guys, this giveaway is so good. It's got Jeffree Star, NARS, Morphe, Glam Glow, I Heart Revolution. I can't even think of all the things. It's got so much. If you want to get your entry, all you have to do is be subscribed here on the channel and then leave me a comment on the video where it showed all of the goodies. I'll have it linked in the description box below, of course, to make it easy for you to find. Today's video, I'm excited. So I got one of... Okay, so the Boxycharm Beauty Bash. You guys know that I ordered a ton of stuff. I will leave all of my videos of all of my previous unboxings from the Beauty Bash in the description box below if you want to check those out. The one that I got today and the one that I'm getting tomorrow are super tiny, little, just a couple little things. So it's not enough for a whole video. So what I decided to do was show you the items that I got and then use some of the items in my previous Boxycharm Beauty Bash orders, and we would try some of the things out together and create that look. So if you're interested in that, then definitely just keep on watching. What we're going to do first is go through just a couple of little items that came in my order today. And then I have another one tomorrow that is just like this one with just a couple little items. And then I'm still waiting on information. I don't even have shipping information on the very first order that I placed, which is a huge all makeup order. It was the order that when I very first, the sale very first opened, I went in and picked out all of the makeup items that I wanted, and then I checked out. And then I went in and got all of the skincare items and checked out. And then I went in several more times and got things that I didn't need but wanted, and a bunch of Christmas presents. And those have all come. I'm still waiting on the first one, but that happened to me last time too. So their shipping is weird. But anyhow, I'm in a rare form. I can't stop laughing and I don't know why, and I'm rambling on. So I'm sorry. Well, let's just get into the video. Okay, so first and foremost by Luxie, I got their complete sponge set. I absolutely adore their brushes and had never tried any of their sponges, so I wanted to check it out. It comes with 2 bigger ones. Now, these are actually both the same size, but I did dampen this one to use it for the look today. So I also used it with a foundation that I recently got out of the Boxycharm Beauty Bash sale as well, and we'll talk about that later in the video. But I absolutely think the sponges, at first, before I dampened it, I thought they were more firm than I like, but after moistening the sponge, it is so nice, and it blended out my foundation like a second skin. But the whole reason that I really wanted it is because I love these itty little bitty ones. They are so good for tapping in your foundation around your eyes. Love that. Oh, I just... You guys. I don't know what's wrong with me. So anyhow, I got it for the little guy, and I didn't use that one today. I actually used the one that I already have. I like to switch them out every once in a while. And this is the little guy that I have. I don't even know who makes it, but pretty soon I'm going to have to get rid of this guy. I've been using it for quite a while, and especially when you're using it around the eye, it can definitely harbor bacteria, and you want to switch them out every once in a while. So I'll be trying the little guy soon, but that is the whole reason I got the set. But anyhow, so far so good with those. Now, this was a little duo in the Boxycharm Beauty Bash. They had like little 2-for deals, and this was a really good one. I want to say for like $16, you got the Oprah Cosmetics Mini Good To Go palette. This is a stunning palette that I already own. I actually bought this for a Christmas present for my sister. I have several things for her, but I'm going to add this in there. I love the highlight wheel on this. It is so pretty. Plus my sister's a green-eyed babe, and that is such a pretty frosty green color right there. It's going to look so good on her, and I'm excited to add this into the things that I have for my sister for Christmas. My sister has had such a hard few years. She ended up barely getting out of an abusive relationship by the skin of her teeth. The guy is in prison now, thank God. And he's been in prison for, I don't know, maybe the last two years going on now, which has given me and my whole family peace of mind, because not only did he beat and stalk my sister, but he terrorized the whole family. He would come to my house and let himself in looking for her, try to break down bathroom doors thinking she was in there. I just popped one of these on accident. You guys, this guy is a real piece of work. But since then, she has found an amazing guy, got engaged. She's pregnant with her first son. I do have a niece by my sister as well, who is 12 now. She was actually on one of my videos. She wanted to have her makeup done on my channel, so I actually have a special guest video with my niece. But anyhow, I'm getting off track. That's the Jeannie show. This duo for $16 came with the palette, which has a crazy high retail value. I don't know exactly what it is, but then it also came with a Luxie Brush Set, and as I just said, I love Luxie brushes. So it comes with a 4-piece brush set. I was a little bummed out. This is a tapered blending brush, but it came crooked. It's like damaged. Can you guys see how it's like? So I was kind of bummed out about that. Maybe if I take it out of the plastic and kind of bend it forward. I don't know. I'm kind of bummed out because it's the bristles are like damaged a little bit on that one. But anyhow, whatever. And then it does come with the cute little Luxie case for traveling for brushes. I love this. I'm getting ready to go on an annual getaway that me and my husband do every year in December, just he and I, to Florida for a few days. So that's coming up in like 2 weeks. So I will definitely use this for my little makeup brushes for traveling. But this also came with another little mini guy. So I really was happy about that. I love stocking up on those little mini sponges. I love those. So that was like a cute little duo. 16 bucks. I mean, you can't beat it. And then I got 2 more of the Demi Matte Huda Beauty lip colors. I am in love with this formula, you guys. Literally my favorite formula at the moment for lips. I have several colors now, thanks to Boxycharm. So I picked up the Boy Collector, which is a beautiful red. I do have it on right now, and we use it together in the later part of the video where we create the look together. And then I got the shade Boz. Here's the thing, guys. This isn't the shade I ordered. I ordered the Boy Collector and another shade. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but it wasn't this. This one I actually got in PR in my Boxycharm box the month that we got these in our boxes. So I'm not mad. I'm not going to return it. What I'm going to do is I actually have a close friend of mine. Well, I wouldn't say close friend, but she's a friend of mine. I love this girl. She is so badass, you guys. She's also my manager at work, and I just love this chick. She has been there since me and my brother worked there together, and I have told you guys in the past, I did lose my brother last August to his addiction, and I don't know that that is something that you ever get over, but we learn to live. We learn to live with it. We learn to accept that he is with us, just in a different way. Oh, it just seems so much harder around the holidays. I'm sorry, you guys. Anyhow, this girl that I'm talking about rocks a bold lip. She came into work one time with a color very similar to this, maybe even a little bit darker. But no, because I've used this. This goes on darker than it looks. In the package, it looks to be a deep plum. But I have a video somewhere down there in my videos trying it on, and it literally almost comes out black. And then if you blot it once, it turns into like a deep plum. But anyhow, this girl is so beautiful. She's a blonde, and she rocks a bold lip like nobody I've ever seen. Like nobody's freaking business. So I'm going to give this to her. She's my friend. She's my manager. And I'm going to give this to her because I don't need 2 of them. I have a whole nother one of this shade. So anyhow, it wasn't the shade that I was supposed to get, but I'm kind of glad that I can give it to her. She's going to look great in it, and she's going to love the formula. It's such an amazing formula. So, is that it? Was that my, yeah. So, like I said, it was a super, super tiny little haul, and that was it. So definitely hang out with me for a few minutes. Let's create a look together. We're going to use the Blink Cosmetics face palette that I got in one of my orders, and the Ciate London I Am a Woman palette for the eyes. I've been dying to try this palette, so just hang on. It's coming right at you. Let's create this look together and hang out. Hey, we are back. If you decided to hang out for the little try-on portion of this video, well, thank you so much, and let's get right on into it. So like I said, it's going to be all products that I received out of all of my recent Boxycharm Beauty Bash orders. We're going to use the Blink Cosmetics face palette, and it's got the blushers and the highlights. We'll use both. We're going to pop just a really quick eye look together with the Ciate London I Am a Woman palette. This palette is so me, so gorgeous. And we'll pop a little look together with that. And then let me just mention for moisturizer, I went in with this. This is not a Boxycharm item, but I did get this in PR. It is the Amy Matthews Rose Glow, and it is a face oil. I got it maybe about a month or two ago at this point. I use it every day, morning and night, and I just wanted to give it a mention. She is on Instagram, and I'll have her Instagram or the information on this in the description box below, just in case you're interested. This is not sponsored or anything, but I just did want to mention it because I'm really, really enjoying it. It's all natural, and they say on the website that it is for all types of skin. I can't say for all types of skin because I only have dry skin, but I can tell you for dry skin, this is amazing. I use a couple drops at night in with the rest of my skincare routine, and then I also like to use it as a pre-moisturizer before my makeup because there's something about it that blurs pores. It's not meant to be a primer, but it is so good, and I love the way that just 2 drops and rub it in all over my skin like blurs out my pores and gives me hydration. So I have been loving that. That's what I used for moisturizing before I went in with the Trestique, which also came out of the whole Boxycharm deal. Beauty Bash. Mine is in the shade Lima Opal. I actually really like this. This was kind of the first time really trying it out. I had swatched it and did little patch tests, but this was the first time I used it all over my face. I really, really, really like this. I'm excited to use it more. I think I used it once the other day, just kind of like in certain areas, but I used it all over today, and I really like this. I like it for several reasons. Well, oh my God, I'm turning this into a freaking review. This is supposed to be just, you know what? Let me stop. We'll talk about all this another day. See, I get so sidetracked. But I just want to mention what I have on. And then what I have on for primer is this Ren Skin Clean Primer. Perfect Canvas, and this was also out of the Boxycharm Beauty Bash sales. It was my first time using it on my face tonight, and I absolutely love it. I'm so happy that I picked this up, and the packaging is also glass, so it feels super luxe, and it smells super fresh going on. So anyhow, I also primed my eyes and did my eyebrows. For my eyebrows, I used my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Tint in Blonde. Another thing that I picked up out of the Boxycharm Beauty Bash sale at a discounted price. Absolutely loving this. And then for eye primer, I did go in with the Ace Beauté eyeshadow amplifier in the shade Light, which I have also been loving. So let's just go ahead and jump on into the look. We're going to start with eyes, and we'll go in. I'm going to start with a transition shade, and I think I'm going to start with Eleanor Roosevelt. It is this pink shade right here, and I'm going to grab a fluffy blending brush. So kind of like a crease brush like this. This is by, I believe, Context Culture, maybe? Oh, no, this is Bella and, or I don't even know how to say it. I'm not going to pretend to. We're just going to go ahead on in with the look. It's late. Let me not start messing up names and everything. else. Ooh. So I'm still waiting on my largest makeup order. It's actually the very first order that I placed out of the whole sale, and it's going to be the last one that I receive. And it happened to be the last time too. I don't know what's up with that. I still don't have any shipping information, but hopefully soon. That is such a pretty transition color. If it sounds like I'm talking weird, I am. My wisdom tooth, a little tiny piece cracked off, and I've got a sharp edge, and it's really messing up the side of my tongue. I'm going to have to get probably my wisdom tooth pulled at some point, but it's really messing with me. So sorry if I sound like I am talking with a lisp. That is because my tongue is really hurting. So anyhow, I'm going to go back in one more time with that and just kind of fluffing it out on the edge there. I want a really nice transition shade laid down for this look. And bringing it into the crease as well. This is so pretty, you guys. This palette is so freaking neat. And then I'm just keeping the look super simple because in all honesty, I'm going to wash it off and go to bed. But I do just want, I mean, it was just, I didn't have enough to like make a whole video out of just showing you what I got. And I thought, why not just try this palette out? I've been dying to try it. And the face palette as well. Okay, we're going to deepen things up with this plum color here called Katie McDaniel. And I'm going to use, this is the complex culture brush that I thought I had before, but it's kind of like a tapered blending brush. And I'm going to swirl a little bit of that deep plum. And this time I'm going to kind of keep it just on the outer lash line, kind of work it in on the outer corner there. I actually anticipated that being a whole lot darker, so we'll be building that up. And I am fine with it not being super dark right at once. Building it up is always better anyways, but I will be honest and say I was expecting that color to have a little bit more payoff than that. We'll go back in again. There we go. That's what I was looking for. You guys, I have got to talk about this. It is on my mind. So I don't know if you have seen in the news, but I'm a Michigander and I'm about 25 minutes away from Oxford, where that high school fatality shooting happened yesterday. Well, it's yesterday when I'm filming this. When this goes up, it'll have been 2 days. 3 children died, 6 others injured. One of those was a teacher. The school districts in my area all went on lockdown when this happened, as a precautionary measure, including the school that my son goes to. Tomorrow, there are copycat threats all over the school districts in our area. My sister's daughter, my niece, won't be going to school tomorrow. They are in one town over in Rochester, Michigan, and the whole district is off tomorrow due to copycat threats. It's like, my son is afraid to go to school. I'm afraid to send him. You hear about this happening in other parts of the United States, but when it is at home like this, it is so scary. It is like you are stripped of the security that you feel when you send your kids off to school in the morning, and the kids feel the same way. It's just freaking awful. And my heart goes out to everybody that was involved in the Oxford shooting that, like I said, is so close to home here for me. And another YouTuber that I know, Glamburger, Danielle, super sweet girl, love her. her sister and her niece were in the school when it happened. Her sister was an English lit teacher, and her niece goes to the school as well. So super scary. So glad that they were okay. But not everybody was, and there's nothing I can say to make that okay. That is so awful that a parent sent their child to school yesterday, and now they're spending the holiday season without that child. You guys, it's just so close to home this time. It is really, really messing with me, and I can't get it off my mind. It's just, all right. Sorry, I'm getting off track, but it's just, I just can't believe it. I'm going to put a little bit of tacky base on my lid. I'm going to go in with my Glossier Stretch Concealer. And I'm just going to take a little broken brush. I have so many brushes, but I love this particular one. So I have not thrown it out, even though it is broken. But I'm just going to add a little bit of tackiness to the lid, if you will. And then we're going to pick a shimmer to go in with. Okay, what shimmer should we do, guys? We'll do two. We will do two. So we're going to do the outer edge with, I don't know, I'm so sorry that I don't know the name. It's like Junco Tabao. I'm not sure. But we're going to use this one here, this plum color, on the outer part of where I just put that concealer. So kind of like the outer third, and then bring it into the middle of the lid, and I'm just patting it right over that concealer. And using my finger is how I prefer to add my shimmers. It's always how I get the best color payoff. I go back and forth sometimes between using brush and setting powder, but I always go back to my finger because honestly, it's how I get the best. Wow, that is stunning. Whoa. I'm actually really, really shocked by that and impressed. I'm loving this palette. I feel like this would be a really, really pretty holiday look. And now I'm going to go in with this Ella Fitzgerald. It's this pearly shimmer. And I'm going to pick that up on my finger as well. And I'm going to add that from the inner corner and kind of bring it into that plum shimmer as well. Just kind of blend it right in by tapping it right on the edge where the colors meet. Wow, that is beautiful. You guys, my camera is not doing these shimmers justice. These are so gorgeous. I have been wanting to try this palette for a while. I'm so glad that I did. I'm just grabbing a touch more of that plum and tapping it right on in, kind of just going back and forth between the two shimmers where they meet so that it looks kind of blended and not like a harsh line. But that is so pretty. Wow. Okay. So for underneath the lid, I'm just going to grab whatever was near this little brush right here, and I'm going to take this color Frida. This is a matte light color, and pop that under the brow bone to highlight that area. Normally I would do a shimmer, and I might go back and add a little bit of shimmer as well, but first I'm going in with a matte color to see how I like that. I haven't done that in a while. I used to do it all the time, and then I really, really got into shimmers. So I also placed that same color in the inner corner just to brighten those areas up. I'm going to take that blending brush and go back in. I'm not putting any additional product on it, just kind of using what's left. and just kind of blend that just a bit. Wow, I'm really impressed with that. Okay, so what I am going to do is just take a touch of that light shimmer that I put on the inner part of the lid, literally just a touch, and add it in the arch of my brow bone. And then just a touch on the inner corner as well. And then we're also going to add some of that plum under the lower lash line after I go in with a little bit of concealer. But first, let me catch the other eye up, and then we'll finish the rest off together, including the Blink Cosmetics face palette as well. Okay, I finished the other eye. I did all of the same things that I did to the first eye. Then I did go ahead and lay down some concealer, and I also put a little bit of the plum color that we used for the outer edge, the matte plum color, just on the outer part of underneath the lash line, and blended that inwards just a bit. You guys, this is literally my new go-to palette for everyday looks. The possibilities are endless, and if this is your type of color story like it is mine, I definitely recommend, if you see this palette on sale, to go ahead and grab it. I absolutely love it. You saw how simple it was, just a couple colors and such a beautiful look. I also know that because of my ring light, it does not even do the look justice. I'll try and get close, but I know that it just doesn't do it justice. It's so beautiful. Those shimmers look so wet on the lid. It's just beautiful. And the mattes blend it out so nicely. So love that. Super happy with this purchase. I just want to mention for mascara, I would have did lashes with the look, but I'm just literally getting ready to go to bed after this. But I went in and revisited this Triple Threat Iconic London Mascara. This also came in a Boxycharm. I want to say it came in one of my premium boxes, probably a month or two or maybe 3 ago. I used it once when I first got it, and I can't remember what it was that I didn't love about it, but I wanted to revisit it tonight, and all of a sudden, I love it. My lashes look super lifted and super long. So I wish I could remember what I didn't like about this the first time. It wasn't that I didn't like it, but it just wasn't my favorite. I am loving this. We'll definitely be using this more in the near future, but let's go ahead and check out the Blink palette and put some color to this face. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and grab a blush brush, and I think I want to go ahead and mix this pink color and this deeper color. Ooh, there is some serious kickback on that. And we're just going to go ahead and add that on to the cheeks. Ooh, it's really pigmented. I've really been in love with the Seraphine Botanicals Rose and Rhubarb Creamy Lip and Cheek Palette for blush. I don't know that there's anything that can stray me from that right now, but this is very pigmented and pretty. Just kind of trying to blend that out a bit. Ooh, I like that a lot. That is gorgeous. And I have really been loving the Seraphine Botanicals because of the cream formula and the way that it just almost looks like a second skin and not a crusty powder on top of my skin. But I will say that the formula on this is really nice. Like, it sits really nicely on top of the skin. And of course, we're going to try out the highlights as well. I like to grab one of these little fluffy brushes lately for my highlights, and we'll go in with this color on top, and then we'll add a little bit of this golden color in with it. We'll go back and forth in between the two and just kind of fluff that right on the highlight area. Okay. So that is pretty. I like it. I think this would be a really good highlight for when I'm doing my makeup for work. It's kind of subtle, but definitely there. Definitely there. And I think it's really pretty. Okay. Okay, Blink. I'm not mad at you. And then one last thing, let's go ahead and try out the Huda Beauty lip color that I'm going to keep. Remember, the other one I'm going to give to my manager because I had already got that color in PR. And it wasn't the color that I was supposed to get, but we got it. And I know somebody that it will look so, so good on. But I'm thinking also, I got 2 Huda Beauty lip liners, and I have not tried these at all yet, and I feel like this one will look really good. This is called Heartbreaker. It's a red color, and this is the color of the lipstick, which is called Boy Collector. So we're going to try them out together. I'm going to go ahead and line with Heartbreaker. Oops. Actually, let me see here. I have never tried any of her lip contours, so I'm excited to give this a try. But unfortunately, it's not something that I can talk through, so excuse the silence. That's a really, really nice lip liner formula. Wow, you guys, I really like that. That is a nice freaking lip liner formula. I am impressed. That is the first time trying any Huda Beauty lip liner at all. Okay, this is the Boy Collector, a very, very pretty red. This is looking a little more pink on the lip than I thought it was going to be like a bright red similar to the lipstick, but it's looking a little bit more pink on, so I don't know that it's going to go with this, but we're just going to go with it at this point because we already have it on. Yeah, the liner is definitely more pink toned where the lipstick is a true red. However, this liner will go very good with the Huda Beauty Demi Matte in the shade Passionista, which I have. That's what I wore on Thanksgiving, and this liner will go perfectly with that. But since we already have it going, we're just going to go with it. I just love this formula on this lipstick. I just can't get over it, you guys. And this is such a pretty, true red. I will wear this on Christmas for the Christmas party for sure. Okay. Oh, my eyes are watering all of a sudden. Whew. Maybe I didn't blink enough while I was doing my lipstick. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it. And that's going to be it for this video. So I either have my very last small order, and then I still have my super, super large very first order that I placed for the Boxycharm sale, and it's an all makeup sale. I'm so excited, but I have no idea when that's going to be here. The small order could be here tomorrow. If it is, I'll come on and show you guys, and we'll do another look with some other makeup just to make it into a whole video. And until then, guys, stay safe, stay beautiful, and I'll see you soon in my next one. Bye.